Most guys are trapped in this modern loop of feeling weak, low testosterone, low energy, blaming age, blaming genetics. But what if I told you that's not the case? And what if the solution is simple? Go primal. Well, on today's video, I'm going to break down the primal blueprint for you to feel energetic, build muscle, what to eat for you to feel amazing and strong. Everything I will talk about in this video are based on Agnes van der Planet's work, my experience and knowledge. Well, I've been doing the raw primal diet approach for the last 5 years. I've been eating raw meat every single day for 4 years, raw eggs too. And I've experimented with all major diets you can think of: vegetarian, keto, carnivore. I've done all these methods like 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, water fast, juice fast. So I've accumulated a lot of experience. Well, imagine healing your body, building muscle, feeling amazing, energetic, while eating foods that society tells you to avoid. Raw milk, raw meat, raw fats, all these nature superfoods, natural foods. Well, on this video, I'm going to show you how it works and I'm going to talk about these foods. But first of all, what is the modern health advice? It is to cook everything well done, fear bacteria, avoid fats, eat plenty of vegetables, eat plenty of carbs, drink coffee so you can get through the day, and take supplements to fix your deficiencies. But what if this is the reason why you feel weak, you have low testosterone, you feel depressed, you're losing your hair, you don't look good, you're out of shape? Well, cooking and processing destroys the life in food. When food is cooked, most enzymes, nutrients, vitamins are destroyed or damaged. Then your body has trouble digesting it. It forces your body to use more energy. It leaches enzymes from your body to help digest the food. And all of these causes you inflammation, having low energy after eating a meal. And what is going to happen with time is that your body starts to weaken. Pasteurized milk, cooked meats, seed oils, protein powders, all of these foods don't feed your body into a cellular level. What these foods do is they slow your digestion, they poison you, they make you lethargic, low energy, and it blocks your digestion, which is terrible for your health. Our body needs raw, bioactive foods rich in live enzymes, fats, raw fats, and bacteria to thrive. That's what helps you recover fast, have energy, feel amazing, and have all these health benefits, or help you heal from all these problems that you may have with your health. Also, I really believe that it speeds up muscle building and muscle recovery. And if you notice what most people do, they eat overcooked foods, frozen foods, microwaved foods, foods rich in chemicals and all this processed garbage. And because of this, their bodies never get the building blocks for them to feel energetic, to thrive, and be healthy. Instead, their body's main goal is to get rid of these toxins that they consume on a daily basis, and it doesn't use the nutrients, the energy, the enzymes, the bacteria to heal the body, to recover, to produce energy. And that's why they're always in this low state of depression, feeling low energy. And of course, there are other reasons that may cause this, but your health has a big impact on how you feel on a daily basis. If you feel depressed, anxious, low energy, and all of that. Even people who eat high protein diets, they still feel lethargic, low energy, because all the foods that they eat is cooked or ultra processed. I think that if you feed your body dead food, you'll feel lethargic, inflamed, depressed, low energy. If you feed your body enzyme rich, bacteria rich, live foods, you'll feel amazing, alive, full of energy. I think that's as simple as that in some way. I know there's some people that say this is bullshit, bacteria is bad, raw food is bad, there's no benefits. But the thing is, do you think I would still eat raw meat every single day, or other people in the raw community would still eat raw foods every single day? if it had no benefits, because I'll be honest, a cooked steak grilled with salt, pepper, with the savory, with the crispiness feels amazing. It tastes way better than raw meat. Raw meat is basically bland. It may have some flavor. It doesn't taste bad. It's okay. And I would like to be eating pizza every single day. But the thing is, when you go raw, you never want to go back because the way you feel. And I don't think people would stop eating these amazing foods, even healthy foods like cooked meat, cooked eggs are still healthy, healthier than 99% of the other foods. And yeah, why they would do it? Because you feel way better. That's why. And some people may say, bacteria. I've eaten rotten meat that's been in my fridge for 2 years, full of bacteria. The meat was like pitch black, and I'm here live recording this video. And if you don't believe me, well, that's your problem. I've been doing this for long periods of time, been eating raw meat every single day. I've eaten raw pork, raw chicken, beef, what else? Goat. And I'm still here. I'm the proof that raw meat does not kill you, and there's thousands of people there that eat raw meat on a daily basis, and they're still alive and thriving. So, yeah. Now, the Primal Diet Foundation. The Primal Diet is very simple. You focus on raw foods, enzyme-rich foods. You avoid all processed foods. You avoid all foods that you need to cook to be able to eat, basically. And that's it. So you eat raw dairy, milk, cheese, butter, cream, raw eggs, raw meat, organs, fruits. In some cases, you may eat some raw salads, raw juices from carrot, celery, orange, whatever. As long as it is raw, you can eat it or drink it. That's basically it. And why raw? Because it nourishes you in a cellular level, which is important for you to be healthy and thrive and heal and have energy and all these amazing benefits that you get from this diet. And by eating raw food, it gives your body everything that it needs to heal, produce energy, thrive, feel great, recover, build muscle, increase testosterone. All naturally. No need for supplements or drugs. And how this diet approach helps or fuels muscle building, energy, and strength. It's basically everything I've just said. Because the food is raw, you get all the nutrients, they're not damaged, you absorb the nutrients better. That's why you recover faster, you build muscle faster, you feel amazing, you have more energy, you build more strength faster, and so on. That's basically it. And of course, the bacteria and all of that also helps with the hormones. Your hormones are important for testosterone production, your strength, your health, how you feel, energy, all of that. Bacteria plays a big role in your health, and most people don't even know this. I could make another video talking just about bacteria. Let me know in the comments if you're interested or not. I could make another video about bacteria. When you eat like this, what happens also is that your body uses the nutrients just for the muscle building, recovery, and all of that. And you don't have these waste products, these toxins that your body produces or the food produces, and your body has to deal with it. The inflammation that happens within your body because of the processed foods, cooked foods. And when your body is in an inflammatory state, your gut is not working 100%, the first thing your body wants to do is to get rid of this inflammation. So it's going to use energy for that. It's going to use the nutrients for these things. Your body is using all the energy to get rid of inflammation, to heal your gut, and your body will not make the muscles a priority. The main priority is to get rid of the toxins and inflammation in your body. And this is also why you recover faster. And your gut health has to do a lot with testosterone. If your gut is not healthy, is always inflamed, it will affect your testosterone production, because your gut has a lot to do with your testosterone production. If you're inflamed, as I said, your body wants to get rid of the inflammation first. And what happens when you have a lot of inflammation is the cortisol levels will go up. And when your cortisol levels are too high, what is going to happen is your testosterone will go down. They're basically correlated in some way. So what happens when you switch to a raw primal diet, to a primal approach? Well, you recover faster, you have more energy, your skin and hair looks better, gets smoother, grows faster. You have more energy, you sleep better, you lose fat naturally without even trying. Depends what is your approach. In my case, I lose weight pretty fast when I go fully raw, because I don't have access to raw milk, and raw milk is a really, really good food to put on weight. And when I go raw, I basically have fruits, meat, and eggs, and some cheese. And because of this, I lose weight too fast. That's why, and I'm an athlete, I waste a lot of energy, I train a lot, and I don't want to lose weight that fast. I want to maintain my body weight, so I do eat some cooked foods like rice, potatoes, just for the calories. That's why I'm not fully raw. But if I had raw milk and more raw dairy, I would eat fully raw. I would ditch the potatoes and the rice. I would just do the raw milk, raw cream, raw butter, and raw cheese. But it is what it is. Also, your skin health gets way better. What else? Your bone structure, your facial structure may change. There's a lot of people in the primal community that change their faces, their structure, due to the raw primal diet, due to all the nutrients that you get. It's like you're going into a new or a second growth spurt, basically. That's probably what happens. And yeah, I've noticed that with me. My jaw got a bit wider and bigger. I think my face structure changed. I'll put a photo here for you to see. My beard grew fully. Now I can grow a full beard, and before I had a lot of patches in my beard, but now I can grow a full beard. These are also other benefits of the raw primal diet. So how do you start the raw primal diet? It is super easy to start, actually. You just have to start with by sourcing the highest quality food as possible. I know for most people sometimes not that possible, but start with raw milk and raw eggs. These are the simplest foods to start. If you cannot drink raw eggs, blend it with honey, fruit, and drink it. A good way to start is avocados, eggs, honey, and, for example, banana. It's like a smoothie, basically. It's sweet and tastes good. And you have the raw fats from avocados and the eggs, that most people are deficient in raw fats. And you have the raw honey. It's a good meal to have, actually. You have the raw fats, some protein, and enzymes, and all of that. That's a good way to start. And raw milk is also a good way to start, because raw milk and normal milk is raw milk, and pasteurized milk basically tastes the same. Raw milk tastes way better. It's way sweeter. Actually, that's at least what I find. Try to eat as much raw fat as possible. Raw butter, suet, raw fats from the animals. Try eating sashimi, raw fish. For most people, raw fish is easier to start eating. Start eating raw steaks. a steak tartare, and avoid everything that is processed. Basically, avoid everything that is processed, seed oils, all of that. That's a good way to start, and naturally you'll start going towards the fully raw because you have all these benefits. You feel amazing, and you just want more. It's a kind of addictive. When you feel great, and you always want to feel more. It's like going to the gym. You go to the gym, you see some progress, and you want more. It's very addictive. With your health, is the same thing. When you have these benefits, you feel more energy, you feel greater, you can move your body, your skin gets better, you just want more. That's basically it. The hardest thing is to start. But when you start and see those benefits, you never want to stop. To end the video, we'll talk about the training part. I think calisthenics approach, weighted calisthenics, street lifting is the best way for you to train your body for the functional strength, for the absolute and relative strength that you get, because you're moving your body through space. You build coordination, your core gets stronger, you're building amazing back and strength, grip strength, which is very useful on a daily basis. Carrying stuff, pulling stuff, pushing your body, pulling your body. The dips will build amazing pushing strength. The squats, power in your legs, lower body strength, and also including some hip hinge, kind of deadlift movement to strengthen your spinal directors, your posterior chain is great. I think combining these two would give you like the best of both worlds, becoming functional, strong, and having the health. I think this is the best approach for health, strength, functionality. Of course, you have the stretches that you can do. Basically that's it. Like isolation training, bodybuilding training is not that useful on a daily basis, but if you can do a pull-up, you can pull things, you can carry stuff, that's amazing for your daily life. And especially when you move your body through space, you have the coordination, which is also something important. So that was it for this video. I think I will I think I'll do more of these type of videos in nature here, grounding. I'm gonna do more of these videos, and if you guys enjoy, let me know.